Hello, everybody. Welcome to the K2 podcast. So today is Monday, late evening, just after 11 p.m. If you haven't already, right now is the perfect time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. We definitely appreciate it. But if you're just here to enjoy the content, you're certainly welcome to do that as well. But we got some wild stuff to cover tonight. And the first story that I want to get into is the GameStop and Wall Street bet saga. So everybody pretty much has heard about that, or really pretty much already knows a little bit about it, or heard something to that nature. But they actually ran a GameStop 5-second Reddit ran a GameStop or an ode to GameStop, if you will, a 5-second Super Bowl ad. Right. So if you haven't had a chance to check out this Super Bowl ad, we're going to take a look at it here, and we'll kind of give a little commentary. So take a look at this Super Bowl ad here, and can you get that playing? In the heart. All right, so that's all you get, with this little commercial. It's a 5-second ad, and I think we looked at it, cost them close to $1 million. It says that a single 5-second ad would cost nearly $915,000. But
that doesn't add up mathematically, though.
What do you mean?
$915,000 for 5 seconds, and a 30-second ad, it costs $5.5 million.
Oh, you get the discount. The more you buy,
I guess, but I'm saying, you just don't, obviously, $1 million
is ridiculous.
Oh,
and it also depends, I think, also the pricing will depend on, where you're at. Are you coming up during halftime? Are you coming up late in the
game? Does matter
all
when
of that stuff
that's
matters.
True. It does, because it's all based off viewership.
Yeah.
But regardless, was this Super Bowl really worth it? I don't even think that many people tuned in in comparison to previous years.
Yeah, I haven't checked into it, but it's kind of funny. So in their little thing here, it says the TV networks were asking, "Is this your commercial?" Reddit goes, "Yes, it was." Then the TV networks hit you with, "But it's just a JPEG." They're like, "Just run it." They're just throw the dang on commercial up there. I just thought it was kind of neat. If you didn't get a chance, they were hoping that you would pause this whole art or video or ad during the Super Bowl to read what they had to say. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but they put in there a note that says that one thing we learned from our communities in the last week is that underdogs can accomplish just about anything when they come together around a common idea. Who knows, maybe you'll be the reason finance tech books have to add a chapter on attendees. Maybe you'll help our superb owl teach the world about the majesty of owls. Maybe you'll even pause this 5-second ad. So they're just hoping that you'll pause this ad in hopes to read it and get some exposure and kind of know what they were talking about. I just thought that was kind of a neat little segment. And the weirdest part about this whole thing is they're allegedly already turning this thing into a movie. I'm talking about, it just happened, and they've already signed up a deal for a movie.
I don't understand how you can really add context to this as a movie.
What do you mean exactly?
No,
you seen, what's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio in it?
Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, that's basically what it's going to be like. I think it's going to be something. Actually, I think the guy who's in charge of this movie is actually wrote that movie.
But there would be, I guess they would just have to, give the disclaimer based on a true story, but it wouldn't be so fact appropriate. We will know, I guess, what it's referring, but it won't be biography style, or a documentary. It's more of, like you said, just a movie in a sense. Let's face it, anything with Leonardo DiCaprio is pretty much a hit. So,
yeah, so this guy who created the Wall Street Bets Reddit group, the founder was approached by several Hollywood producers, including to the Journal, but chose Ratner, a producer that has stepped out of the limelight as of late after several women came forward alleging sexual harassment and misconduct. So this guy's got a little bit of a record. Ratner has directed many films. So this guy's made Rush Hour, X-Men,
Last Stand.
Yeah, the X-Men, The Last Stand, and had a $75 million co-producing partnership with Warner Bros. Before the studio severed ties with the sexual assault allegations came to light.
Saw that coming.
Yeah, Ratner has denied the legitimacy of the accusations, and there have not been any official charges filed against him. So I mean, there's no evidence. There's no proof at this point.
Right.
It seems kind of like a smear, but we don't know because I mean, it could have been something, and they just haven't filed the charges. I know that can kind of be an issue, but it's just weird they're already busting out a movie for this thing. You know, I'm kind of interested to see it because I think it's going to give a lot of people insight as to what actually happened, a little bit of the guy's background. I think this guy also had a little bit of dealings with. What's that movie? The Social Network, Mark Zuckerberg movie.
Right.
I think he also produced that as well. So he's got a resume.
Interesting, and like he's got some decent, like he's got some headline movies under his belt.
Right.
He's got some big names. He's not a nobody per se.
And you know, so everybody saw the Super Bowl. Did you have a particular favorite commercial, Jay?
Oh, hands down, the Cheetos commercial cracked me up. I could not stop laughing at it.
I did watch it.
It's so funny because Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher and Shaggy are all in this commercial, but they're married, and it makes it so much funnier that they're singing or reenacting rather the "It Wasn't Me" by Shaggy song because they're married, and he's like, I even caught you in the shower snacking on the Cheetos, and it just makes it so much funnier. And
we know we love a great snack, don't we?
I mean, we do love a great snack, and I think it's a great snack. One always hits me with that, but I think we actually have a great snack.
Don't reveal it yet. We're gonna.
I don't know how much longer these snacks are gonna hold on. It's something that we saw online, and we thought, hey, why not? Let's give it a shot. It's what we do here on the K2 podcast.
Absolutely.
So. It's gonna be we're gonna take a stab at it.
All right,
it's gonna be a great snack.
We'll get to that in just a minute. But on the topic of Super Bowl, so not just with the commercials, you got another little bit of a show there.
Did you have a favorite team? Who were you rooting for?
Neither.
You want to root for, well, you have 3 teams there. You had Kansas City, Tampa Bay, and the Streaker.
And the Streaker? Oh, is that who it was?
I think we were all rooting for the Streaker. It was a blowout in the actual game. So,
but did they actually show him on live TV, or did they cut it out?
Tried to cut as much as they could. Like, I mean, there are cameras that still got him. Like, the videos are out there of him.
Well, I think that was people from the crowd, right?
They did their no. There's videos of him like on a.
I wonder if it aired on TV. Is what I was saying.
They cut it as soon as they could. Like they cut it.
Well, allegedly, I don't know how much truth there is, but the Streaker allegedly. Had placed a bet. It was called a $50K on a prop bet at a plus 750 that that there would be a streaker at the Super Bowl. His buddy went out first as a diversion, so he didn't get caught as quickly as his friend. Cost him $1K to get out of jail, so he cleared $374,000 on the bet. Whether that's actually true or not, I don't know.
I have to call shenanigans. That's like me being a pitcher for a baseball team and saying that I will throw 0 strikeouts, I'll get hit or so many people will hit a home run off me, and I'll toss some meatballs. Like, you can't just
teed off.
Yeah, I can't think of the actual term for it, but you can't set up a match and intentionally throw a game and expect a bookie to pay you off.
I don't know, because I think there's
a
fine
break your legs.
line. I mean, they're going to break your legs. They might, but there's a fine line about it, because, like, same with, like, casinos. Like, you can go in and, like, you can count cards. It's not illegal.
Yes, it's technically frowned upon, but they're going to take your money and kick you out.
They won't take the money. They'll just kick you out.
They're going to take their money and kick you out.
Well, I don't know if they'll take the money.
Yeah, you don't get. Why would they pay you out?
A lot of times they just kick you out and just put you on a ban list.
I mean, it may or may not, but I don't see that actually ever growing. Like, that's kind of
it is kind of. I don't necessarily how much faith I hold. I don't necessarily believe that story either. It's just something I've been circulating that he placed a bet that there would be.
And he had a weird ass unitard on that said like Vitality something on it. Like, it just seemed like, I feel like you would definitely have something more like, I don't know, if you knew you were going out streaking, I don't think you would put on a fucking leotard and have it strapped like a fucking G-string.
What is it what's that dude's name? Borat? Like the
it was almost like a Borat. That's exactly what it was. It was a Borat fucking like European bathing suit.
That's crazy.
But he had shorts on and he kind of like pulled it down so his little ass cheeks would show. But
so did you? If you had to bet, would you have put your money on that Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were going to pull it out, or were you like, Kansas City?
I mean, like, theoretically, I think that I would have chose Tampa Bay regardless. I think I'm more of a Tampa Bay fan than a Mahomes fan. I'd have to go with what's the word here? Experience. I mean, this is his 7th Super Bowl win.
You can't bet against Tom Brady.
Well, think about it this way. I'll give you a little bit of stats here, guys. All right, Tom Brady has won 7 Super Bowls, including 2021 here with Buccaneers. This is his first season with the Buccaneers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude just shows up out of random. He's like, fuck it, guys. Y'all want a Super Bowl? Let's do it.
No, he just picked the team. He's like, who wants to go to the Super Bowl this year?
Basically, right.
Who wants to go to the Super Bowl?
All right, he put a fucking hat here and started drawing names. But he has been MVP out of 5 out of 7 Super Bowl appearances.
Well, that's usually goes to the quarterback game.
Not necessarily.
I mean, you really got to
5 out of 7 Super Bowl appearances. I mean, that's pretty impressive stats.
Coming to
freaking
speaking of bets and stuff like that. So, have you heard? So, I want to bring some light to if you had to put your money on this next box, there's a boxing match coming up. All right, it's coming up in June. Apparently, it's a celebrity boxing match. I don't know how many people have heard about this, but Lamar Odom is set to fight Aaron Carter in a celebrity boxing match.
It's gonna go so bad, dude. Aaron Carter's gonna break out in a freaking boy band dance song, and then fucking Lamar Odom's gonna pass out because he didn't eat a fucking Snickers because of his diabetes.
He didn't eat a Snickers?
Yeah, he's gonna pass out in the ring because he's done worked up a freaking high glucose.
I don't know,
He's
man.
gonna be screwed. And Lamar Odom's like 44 years old.
Well, I think he had a
Aaron
problem
Carter's
with drugs
like 31.
as well,
no, he
though.
had a diabetes problem.
I don't know. This is gonna be interesting because I'm not really sure who's gonna pull it out.
My money's sadly, my money's on Aaron Carter.
Oh my god!
Sadly, it is.
Aaron Carter?
Yeah, Lamar Odom. I just don't see it in him. He's 44 years old.
He's a big dude.
He's retired in a sense. Like he ain't.
He's a big dude. I mean,
He's not that much bigger than Aaron Carter.
Bull. No, what are you talking about? Aaron is like
No, he's not.
itty
No,
bitty.
his brother is. Nick Carter's much smaller.
No, Aaron Carter is the itty bitty one.
No, he's not.
Yes.
No, Aaron
Carter's the little itty bitty
look,
one.
Look into the stats
All
right
right.
here. Aaron Carter, look up his height.
This dude is tiny, man.
Aaron Carter.
5'6", or
5'6".
at least what it says here. Hold up.
I'm not buying 5'6".
Yeah, he's tiny, man. Aaron Carter height. Let me see here if we can pull it up. Does it say on the article at all? Let's see. I think it might.
It's gotta
say
say
on the
their
article.
specs. What's it say?
Let's see.
Aaron Carter is 6'1". Odom is 12?
You can't be 6'12".
6'6"?
6'10".
6'10".
Yeah.
6'10". It was hard to
here's
see
the
from
article
here.
here. Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's 6'10". Odom is 6'10", and Aaron Carter's 6'1".
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Not on an unprofessional boxing match.
He is a little taller than I expected. I
And
thought he
even
was
at that
shorter.
height, their arm span could easily be the same.
But this dude
it's not
was
about height.
an NBA player.
Sure.
I mean, slamming balls. You
You gotta do slamming balls. This dude's he's Aaron Carter. He's probably been slamming balls too, and not basketballs. He's been in a boy band.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm gonna go with Odom on this one.
I can't.
I think
he's
gonna
be
win.
too slow. He's gonna be too big and too slow. Aaron Carter's gonna work his core and just wear his ass down.
But you're not totally wrong. I mean, it does
that's my
say
prediction,
that
guys.
he nearly died. It says
To the diabetes.
Odom obviously has a background as a professional athlete, but he nearly died in 2015 from an overdose at the Nevada brothel. He's at a brothel getting laid.
That's terrible.
And subsequently suffered strokes and heart attacks. Some doctors didn't believe he'd fully recover.
The real story behind that is that it wasn't a brothel. It was him trying to pick up Khloe Kardashian's fat ass.
She's
a biggin. Not anymore,
No.
but she used to be a biggin.
I don't think you can body shame people.
No, I'm not body shaming her. She's no longer a biggin. I'm just saying, like, that was what it was.
I guess
Money
But
will get you, and money will make you look however you want to look, guys. That's all I'm getting at.
I don't know. I think there's a little clip there of Aaron Carter. Scroll down a little bit. We're gonna see if there's a little clip. I think I'm interested to see. Yeah, there it is. Play that clip there. I want to see if
see him doing something. But that's
yeah, I just want to get. I just want to see a little.
a little Tabo boxing thing.
Yeah, let's see
Let's
what this
see
does.
here. TMZ Sports. Look how fast he is. Lamar ain't ready.
The form is awful. Though.
Form is awful.
He's out of energy already.
I don't know. He's still trucking. He's doing some mean uppercuts. But that body. If you
Here goes
notice,
Odom.
though,
Here goes Odom.
look how slow he is. He's so big out there, man. Look how huge he is.
Yeah, but if one of them haymakers could, he's got to be more technical, I think, and really.
He's gonna have to be. Yes, he is. His hits are gonna. He's gonna have to make his punches.
I'm putting my
count.
money on Lamar.
Okay, well,
The underdog.
we'll have a little bet about that. I think we already have a bet going.
Yeah, what is it?
I forgot completely. But
Oh no, it was Godzilla versus
you're
Kong.
right. Which is
Yeah.
still TBD.
Yeah, to be determined.
Right.
Yeah. But
So we'll come back. But I just see Aaron Carter being a little bit too fast for Lamar Odom. And if you notice that dummy he was punching was a little bit higher in height. It wasn't eye level.
That's true. He did try to prepare himself for a little.
Looks like he's working on a bigger stature. It wasn't set to eye to eye level. So I don't think it's going to be a good fight. I don't think it's going to be a good show. I don't think it's worth investing into the pay-per-view. It's like bringing that show, what's it, Celebrity Deathmatch. Dude, I've been waiting for that to come back. Yeah. Celebrity Deathmatch was just too terrific. I remember me and my brother as children, probably tyke size, laying in the floor watching that when we were supposed to be in bed, and it was a terrific show. I don't think we were supposed to be technically watching it. Like no, my mom would always come in and like y'all don't need to watch that and turn it off and tell us to get in bed. Yeah, but it was such a great show. I missed that one. That and MXC. Those were all like our two high program shows. But, some things will drive you mad, and one of these fights will drive me mad. And I think one thing that we can all talk about is things that drive us mad in today's society is wearing masks constantly.
Does it drive you mad?
I think it does. I think and this may be kind of like on a conspiracy bandwagon, but I'm a firm believer in fresh air. I think people as a race, all of us as the human race needs to get out there and just take a deep breath in and enjoy the fresh air that the trees and oxygen provides. I can give you that,
but the thing is,
the mask that's like what's his name, Fauci, the doctor or whatever. He said, "Hell yeah, double up, wear 2 masks." If Trump said that, he'd be like, "What are you talking about? You're an idiot." Yeah, no. I'm just saying, like he's like, "Oh, 3 masks are better than 1." But I just think that we just need to breathe. I don't know if he actually said that. He legit said 2 masks is better than 1. He wants people to wear 2 masks. But I'm just saying, masks bother me. If I can, I will do my best to not wear it. And if people are like, "Hey, you need to put a mask on," I don't rebuttal. I'm just like, "All right, no problem." I don't give them, too much problems. I'm like, "Oh, that's fine." But if no one says anything to me and I'm inside of a 7-Eleven, I'm not putting my mask on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little different. I just
and that's
worry
okay.
about giving it. Yeah, I worry about giving it to somebody else. That's my main concern. I don't really care about me getting it. I don't want somebody else to get it. Is my thing.
I know my body, and I feel terrific.
Yeah, but you could be asymptomatic, not know you have it, and then give it away.
And that's true.
But, the interesting part is there is one mask that you could work to be a troll and still be following the guidelines.
Okay, let's look into this. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, play the video. This might get you. This might get it working here. So this guy goes in.
So he has the mask down, but like a plastic cover?
Well, you're going to see. So they're telling him, "Hey, you got to put on a mask in here. Put your mask up."
Oh, wow, that is too cool.
You like that?
That's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
That's like a troll mask. I think, I feel like that is fine and funny and actually pretty cool, but you're just asking for confrontation at the same time. You're asking to be stopped.
It's the best troll. If you really want to.
It is, though. If you kind of want to throw it back in people's faces, like you trying to go to the Walmart and that 90-year-old's like, you put your mask on? Shaking the hand.
Well, you should put your mask on for the 90.
I'm just saying. I do. I don't go into a Walmart without a mask. Too many people in and out of there to risk it.
Yeah, no.
But I don't disagree. Like you said, you could be asymptomatic and you should, show the courtesy to other people, but it's kind of hard to even go and want to be tested, because
it's a lot of different stuff about it.
But you got crazy things popping up, like even in what was it, northeastern China, where the IceCream tested positive for the COVID.
Yep. Well, we got that story next up. The IceCream in northeastern China has tested positive for COVID. So some people, you want to talk a little bit about conspiracy theories.
Right.
Some people were saying, yeah, they're probably sending that shit over here in droves. They know those fat ass Americans love some ice cream. You put it in there, but I don't.
You're not wrong.
I don't really know the whole story behind this, but it says if infecting more than 93 million people across the globe wasn't enough, COVID-19 has now been found in ice cream. 3 ice cream samples: the chocolate, the strawberry, and the taro.
Never had taro, just for the record, guys. If y'all know what taro is, we may have that on the
comment down below what taro is.
Please do.
Tested positive for traces of the coronavirus after they were submitted for a food inspection in northeastern China's Tianjin municipality.
Municipality.
I feel like I was close enough.
But in fairness, when they say they found positive traces, that leads me to believe that they found a residue, like it was there. And if it's a sample, could the person that gave them the samples have left the traces of it?
I feel like they would have put that out there.
Maybe, but maybe they just wanted to clickbait of, hey, our ice cream's testing positive, click this and read this. But outside of that, do you think even if the ice cream had tested positive, could they isolate the actual strains and figure out what about it tested positive in the ice cream?
Right. Well, what they're saying is the chances are that this is the result of an issue with the production plant and potentially down to hygiene at the factory. So maybe a worker didn't wash their hands.
Right, and that's what I was saying. Something like that. It could, so they don't know that it could, it's not isolated specifically to the ice cream, but it could be down to how it was handled.
Yeah, it's weird. It says we probably don't need to panic that every bit of ice cream is suddenly going to be contaminated.
That's what they want us to think, guys.
That's what I was saying.
Get in your bunker.
But when it was time for the coronavirus, they threw out the panic. They're like, yeah, close everything down.
Oh, we're still closed down.
But I don't know. Basically. But I don't know. I thought that was kind of wild. But in lighter news, have y'all seen this video of this robot hitting a hole-in-one? I think we can bring the clip up. There's a robot.
Golf terms, guys. Yeah. We're talking golf here. Robot playing golf hits a hole-in-one.
Yeah, let's see the clip here. Let's see if we can get
But it's actually remarkable to think that they can how do you calculate that unless you pre-programmed everything? Like, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like, you can't calculate wind direction.
Why are all the dudes up there celebrating like they took the shot? Everybody
because
like,
they're amazed. I think they're amazed that it was able to accomplish that. Like, you can't calculate wind direction, ball spin. Everything has to be perfected. The way the tee is set up to program it into the robot would have to be at a certain height, specific. If it was up too high or too low, it could drastically change whether he shanked the ball into the, what's the word called when you shank it and it goes far right? Slicing, thank you. It could they could slice it way off. I mean, any little misdirection could have misguided that hole in one.
Yeah.
Everything had to go right to make it in that diameter of a hole. That's remarkable science.
Cool, that little robot shooting off.
It is remarkable science. Yeah. I'm amazed. I think I'd be right there with those guys. I'd be like, no! I would have lost my money that day. If you told me that robot was making a hole in one, I'd call shenanigans.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool in my opinion. But also, what about the? So we remember that a couple weeks back we talked about killer squirrels.
We did talk about killer squirrels in Central Park or something like that.
Yeah, this was up in New York or whatever. But now They migrated. We got a Toronto woman who finds a knife-wielding squirrel in her backyard. So a Toronto woman captured a video where she looked into her backyard and was confronted with a bizarre sight.
What are we talking here? Butcher's? Steak knife?
Well, let's watch the video. Let's check out the video.
What are we talking here?
Let's check out the video. It should be loading up here. You may have to scroll back here. I think it's a couple of different videos.
Yeah, start at the beginning and just hit play.
You may have to refresh.
Try to refresh it here. This got a whole bunch of puppies, which are absolutely adorable. Everybody loves a good golden retriever puppy.
Oh, could not download the video. I'm having an error as well. I wonder if they removed it.
Huh.
Just in that short period of time.
Yeah, we just had it up here. You should be able to refresh it just next to the end of the URL tab there. You should see it to your left. Too far. Yeah, there. And see if it plays here.
Yeah, it looks like it came back up.
We did lose it. Sorry about that, everybody, but we should have it up. I'm not sure.
Mine's playing.
There we go. Here we go. All right. So we'll check it out here. And it looks like the squirrel's on the fence post there. Do we actually see the...
Oh, yeah. You're going to see it. I'll bring it up big here for you.
Oh, yeah, so he's wielding it.
He's wielding it. He's just gnawing at it. I don't know if it had leftover bits of food or something, but he actually puts it out in front of him.
And that's a fat-ass squirrel, too. Like, that is huge. We don't see these in America.
Got a little extra meat on his bones.
Extra meat?
Yeah. Well, it's for the wintertime. You got to get a little extra meat on his bones.
But what's he doing out anyway? It is wintertime. Don't you hibernate?
I don't think squirrels do.
I think they do. They store food up for the winter.
Damn, we're dumbasses. I don't even know nothing about that.
No, you're dumbass. I confirmed.
You confirmed?
They store nuts and berries for the winter.
I didn't know that.
Yes, they do.
All right, well, finally we're getting towards the end of the show. It's a little bit of a lighter story, lighter show today. But Valentine's Day is right around the corner.
It is, guys. What is it, the 14th?
Yep.
14th of February,
Sunday,
guys.
I think.
All those men out there that have special somebodies, make sure you put it down in your calendar. It's an important date, whether it is to you or not. Maybe it is to your significant other. So try to show that you care.
Yeah, well, one way you could show you care is pink candy flavored mac and cheese for Valentine's
you were right. One way you can share. Share your mac and cheese.
So they allegedly, Kraft mac and cheese has come out are offering this limited edition Valentine's Day mac and cheese, which is pink and also candy
flavored. What
Yeah.
does candy taste like?
I don't know. I'm not really
Like,
sure.
obviously, you could say a flavor of candy tastes like this, like blue raspberry tastes like blue raspberry. What is candy flavored?
Yeah, well, apparently
Maybe it's sweeter.
I'm not exactly sure. It just says flavored like candy, whatever that means. Maybe it could be. I mean, that who knows what.
But
that
maybe
means.
you could just, do the cheap version and just get a little food coloring and put it into your cheese sauce.
Yeah, but then
or
you
something.
don't have the candy flavor.
Yeah, but you realistically, odds of getting this is 1 in 1,000.
But you could probably make it for your kids and put like some
Right,
food
and make it
coloring.
fun.
Yeah, I guess that's
like it's
true.
1 in 1,000 are your odds of entering this contest and
Well,
winning.
it says starting February 8th, Kraft is giving 1,000 lucky lovebirds. So that's basically by
today.
midnight. You got 30 more minutes
30
left.
minutes.
But lucky lovebirds, their chance to turn their mac and cheese into a sweet pink candy Kraft mac and cheese, according to a Wednesday tweet by the snack conglomerate. The festive dish, dubbed Candy Kraft Macaroni and Cheese, comes with a packet of powder that turns the noodles bright pink instead of the usual vibrant orange.
I didn't know it was orange. I thought it was kind of a yellowish.
The new candy coloration comes from the beetroot and carrot concentrates.
Okay, so maybe I'm a little thankful that well, it just comes from. I guess it doesn't derive from so much.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this.
derivative,
You know what I'm
rather.
saying? Some people are saying like there's some people that are saying like it looks like raw ground beef and shit like that. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see it till then, but yeah.
yeah.
Thanks to the fructose. So it's just, more sugar. So the taste is candy-licious as they look, thanks to the fructose and natural flavors of vanilla extract that compose the powder.
Yeah, I don't.
So
think
it's just a little, probably more of a sweeter blend. So I don't know if it's for me.
my personal bet. I entered in the contest. All right. I
right.
want to get my box, and if I'm selected,
I'll have to do it when I get home. I'll enter
You're
in.
not. You can be too late.
No, it starts on February 8th.
No. That's when they announced the things. You had already entered. I've already.
Why would
entered.
they start announcing on February 8th?
Because they
that
wanna
was
get it
today.
out, but- yeah.
That was today. It's already started. In 30 minutes, it's going to be the 9th.
No. It's been February 8th is the deadline. After today at midnight, it's the end of it, and then they have.
Oh,
to
well,
get
I
it
still
out.
got time.
They want to get it out by February 14th.
I'll get it.
before
I'll get in there.
Valentine's. But
I'll get in there.
you'll get in there. Well,
I know
I want to.
somebody.
I just look. I'm just in it for the money. I just want to put it on eBay. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I just
shady.
Gonna,
That is so shady.
I'm just gonna put it on eBay, make a little coin. I'm not eating that.
I don't even know if you're going to make coin. People are going to be like,
It's
"Dude,
limited
this is
edition.
stupid."
Only 1,000 people.
Yeah, but
can
who
get
the
this.
fuck is out here collecting Kraft mac and cheeses?
Oh, you wait.
Nobody's waiting.
Yeah.
For the record, though, nobody makes a better mac and cheese than Timbo.
Tim, you make a
The
good mac
producer,
and cheese.
he makes the best. And he actually prefers Kraft as I prefer Velveeta, but
I prefer Velveeta shells.
yeah, but
If you're gonna have mac
he
and
still
cheese,
makes
shells is the way
but
to
he
go.
still makes it delicious. I mean, like when it comes to Kraft, Timbo's you gotta hit him up. He'll comment the recipe.
All right, well,
3/4 milk.
now I think we're getting into our little snack segment for the evening. Now,
What's left of it? We waited so long.
Oh my gosh, it did not
So,
work out well at all.
We saw this.
Go ahead, break
I don't want to
down
call it
for
an
him, Jay.
ad. We saw this story where people
What the
have
fuck?
tried cotton candy and pickles, and ours have kind of fallen apart here. We did not let it drain the sauce long enough, or not sauce, juice, the vinegar long enough. We tried to drain it and make it work, but I've lost almost all my cotton candy. Let me try and get it back on this pickle here. Nonetheless,
I mean, I love pickles. Pickles are great.
So-
I love pickles.
we have a little pickle here with a sliver of cotton candy. I'm going to go ahead and give mine a shot and try. We have these really long sticks to hold it on there, but screw it. It ought to be a great snack. It's a great snack.
Oh, what? I don't know how to explain this. It's not good.
I like it,
Not good.
but I think it would be better with fresher cotton candy. This cotton candy was packed down to the pickle. I think if you just had cotton candy and put your pickle inside the cotton candy and snacked on it like that, I think it would have proved to be much better, but it adds such a sugary taste to it.
I mean, I don't know. This doesn't look good.
I like it because it's
And it's
good
like
old-fashioned
candied.
pickle,
Like
but-
that stuff is hard. Like it's candied up around it.
and that's the only thing that's kind of like not throwing me off, but kind of sorta like it's the candy. So, but it's a good snack.
Pickles and cotton candy. I'm gonna give it a no.
It's a great snack.
It's not a great snack. You know.
It's a great snack.
Ugh.
It's a great snack. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one.
The cotton candy throws me off a little bit. Just on a sense of
because I
that's
taste
so
the pickles
sticky.
overwhelming, and yeah, that's trash. Trash it.
No, I'm gonna finish that pickle. Y'all just wait till this show's over. That pickle's getting dealt with.
Ew.
I'm gonna call that pickle Lamar Odom.
That's terrible.
Gonna get dealt with.
Well, I think that's pretty much going to wrap up tonight's show. A little bit shorter this week. We just kind of had a few topics to go over, a few things to talk about. Jay, anything you want to add before we roll out here?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay, what you got?
I wanted to talk briefly, guys. So we all do this. We all think and we scroll for about a solid 15 to 20 minutes on Netflix.
Yeah, trying to find a movie.
Trying to find something to watch. Mm-hmm. And it can be challenging sometimes because some of the videos don't play clips and you're a little torn on what there could be. However, I did watch this really good movie recently, and I just wanted to talk briefly about the movie and get you guys out there. There's a movie on there called The Dig.
The Dig.
And it should be in the trending. If not, you can search it. It's on there. And it is a like a British film, but it's not a heavy accent, so you can still follow it. Anyways, it's about a true story where they discovered a Anglo-Saxon boat in like these mounds, and they basically excavated it. And it's a really interesting movie. I don't want to give away too much, but it's such a
you gotta say spoiler alert.
I don't want to even say spoiler alert because I don't. If I do spoil anything, it ruins the entire movie because it's a slow build into the movie. It's not very interesting, but it's intriguing, and that's what captivates you about it. But it's so you get so invested into the characters. It's a marvelous story about something that actually happened in our day and age of history. So it's something worth checking out. It involves World War II, so it's really fascinating. So check out The Dig. There's a space movie that is #1 right now in trending. I can't remember the full title. It is kind of Korea-based, but it is dubbed in English, so it's easy to follow. Also,
Captions is the way to go.
I mean,
subtitles,
I prefer captions, period. I watch subtitles regardless of what movie I'm watching, but I do watch a lot of foreign movies, whether they're Kung Fu, Peaky Blinders. I don't understand a single thing they're actually saying. Their Irish accents are so thick. I have no idea what's happening, so subtitles are on during that. But I've watched a lot of these. So Peaky Blinders is a terrific story, terrific series also. There's so many good shows out there. If you guys have any good shows, share them with me because I spend a lot of time scrolling. Like I'm getting in bed at like 11 o'clock at night. Here it is, 12:30. I'm like still scrolling, looking for something.
Well, you know that Netflix has
awful.
the pick something for me option.
And and that's fine, but I'm always like, yo, I just invested 15 minutes of dog shit. What's next? And it's just never really gets me to what I want to watch. And sometimes it picks some interesting things, and it always seems to pop up with like that TV show with the dude from Friends, Man with a Plan show, and that's not interesting. But nonetheless, if you guys out there have any good shows that you want to share with us that you think is awesome, I personally would love to try and look them up and watch them because I spend a lot of time watching Netflix movies. I'm on Hulu. I watch a lot.
All right, well, we're going to wrap up tonight's show. Thanks for the little movie bit, Jay, and hopefully we can, if you got any good suggestions for what to watch on Netflix, comment those down below, and we'll see if we come up with any more. We'll try to give you some insight on next week.
Smash that subscribe button, and so you know when we come live next, the notify button, the bell, so that way I can tell you once you comment those videos on what I thought of them.
All right, well, you guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in to the K2 podcast. We're going to see you next week.
It's a great snack.